Hi, I'm Vicki Howie, the creator of Chakra Boosters Healing Tattoos and the co-editor of Conscious Life News. And I live in Sedona, Arizona. I'm back home now, but yesterday I was at the Conscious Life Expo in Los Angeles, and I attended the day before a talk with Kahn, and I know how much you guys love Kahn's stuff. It was a 2-hour talk. He was so popular we had to change rooms 3 times as the crowd grew to see him, and it was a really good talk. So what I want to do is take 2 hours and condense it into just a few minutes. So please forgive me. Obviously much is going to be left out, but these are the highlights. These are the takeaways that I took away from the Kahn talk. So let's start with the first one. This probably could have been the title of the talk. It wasn't, but it could have been. Matt kept saying, your destiny is guaranteed. Your destiny is guaranteed. He just wanted to let us all just relax. You know that part of us that's always trying, I got to make this happen, I got to make this happen, I got to make this happen. Well, Matt made a good point. He said, your guarantee, he made a joke, but I think he was telling the truth at the same time. Your destiny is so guaranteed that it would happen without you. Which I just love that idea. Your destiny is so guaranteed. It's so going to unfold the way it's unfolding that it would happen without you. So rather than spending all this energy we sometimes spend on making things happen, instead we can pay attention to the moment and the quality of the unfolding of our destiny. How are we being loving to our innocent self and to those around us as well? How much love, connection are we bringing to each moment? So your destiny is guaranteed. How much joy and love and juice can you bring into every moment now? Matt also talked about a lot about shadow, and he didn't use that word as much, but he did walk us through a process of where, well, first he talked about how he joked that we can almost seem constipated when we get very, very spiritual, because we can get into a box of this needs to look spiritual, I need to act spiritual, and we get very stiff. And really, God is everything and we are everything. So spirituality is embracing the everything within yourself. It's not about being within a contained box or being a particular way. And one of the ways that Matt helped us do that was he said, stop trying to run away from things that we fear or don't want to be. As we do that, they seem bigger. Our imagination makes them bigger and worse, and things get worse. So he actually had us walk through a verbal exercise. We repeated after him, and he took us through different qualities that maybe sometimes we avoid. And I don't have the notes in front of me right now, but I remember writing this, and I can get it pretty close because I want you to get an idea of what we were saying, because it was pretty, I could feel certain people in the audience like challenged to say it. What we did was we took a quality, like the first one that Matt took was sadness, but you can fill in this blank here with any quality that you feel like maybe you might be avoiding. The first one he did was sadness, and he said, if there's any truth in blank, and so we repeated, if there's any truth in blank, reveal yourself now, and then you repeat that, reveal yourself now, destroy me completely, or forever hold your peace. So this basically means, just like we're calling to the things that we're frightened of, the things that we've been avoiding, we're calling, like we might avoid a bully or something. We're saying, come on, let's do it. Let's have it down right here. And you can see where the moment that you say that series of statements, there's like, it takes away the fear, the resistance of that thing. It demystifies it. So that was really cool. I hadn't quite seen that before. Matt also talked, of course, about mean people, which is one of his favorite topics, because as sensitives, as empaths, the people in his tribe, myself, I'm an empath, I know Matt's an empath, we feel things very, very deeply. So when someone comes in with really strong energy that's very negative or cutting, it can be challenging sometimes to deal with. And Matt doesn't want us to just like deal with it. He wants us to see the gift in it, And here are the gifts that he wanted us to see in it. The person is actually gifting you with their history and their damage. When they come at you in that way, they're actually saying, I've been hurt a lot. And so it's more about that than it is about their aggressiveness. So they're they're not really being vulnerable, but they're showing you things that could allow you to understand their vulnerabilities. Also, the way that he said it was that it also brings us that awareness of what I was talking about before about the shadow. For instance, if you want someone's approval, but they're mean to you instead, what Matt said was then your work, what the gift they're giving you is to show you that you need to give yourself approval. So whatever it is that you want from someone who isn't giving you what you want, or you feel they're being mean, it's a gift in showing you exactly what you need to give yourself in that moment on your own path. And boy, it really does work. It's a really simple formula. What is it you're wanting? Rather than ask for it from the outside, see that that person can't give it and give it to them. Because when you practice giving it to them, you're able to give it to yourself and vice versa. So it's a really good way to turn a negative situation into a positive, or at least one that feels negative, that isn't ideal to what you'd like to see. So those were really the biggest takeaways that I got from Matt. There was other things there, of course. He talked for almost 2 hours, but I just love that idea of your destiny's guaranteed. So spend your attention, put your attention on what you're doing with each moment, the quality of it, and work with those moments from the mean people by giving yourself what you want from them and seeing their vulnerabilities and giving them what you want from them, because that just really changes the energy on the planet. And ultimately, that's what Matt was really saying, is that we're all here to not to be reactive, not to live in this moment or relive reactions from the past. We're here to create a whole new state on this planet, in this universe. We're here to bring in a whole new level of consciousness, what he calls a fifth dimensional reality, where we're living from a place of what we want to create, what we want to see, the love that we want to be, rather than a cause and effect reaction. So again, it was a beautiful talk. I hope that some of my summarizing gave you an idea of what it was all about, and that you will embrace every moment of that now, because your destiny is guaranteed. I'm Vicki Howie, happy to bring you this moment from the Conscious Life Expo, and I'll see you at chakraboosters.com. Blessings. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. You can show you care with a like, comment, or especially a share. And check out more cool videos here.